Hey, what's up, people? Welcome to another arcade. So, Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connect. I'm going to take a look at the first hour of that. Yeah, I died a couple times because I kind of got a little bit over anxious, I should say. So, but yeah, check out the first hour. Let me know what you guys think. Just wanted to play the first hour, let you guys see how it looks. I will say this: if you have not played Xenoblade Chronicles yet and you're working your way through Definitive Edition, you might not want to watch this because the opening of this actually starts with the end of that game, what happens at the end of that game. So it's kind of a little bit of a spoiler if you actually start this one. So there's a little bit of a spoiler warning. It's probably like the first minute and a half, I think, is the end of the original game. So just know that if you want to watch it and you haven't finished it yet. But yeah, check it out. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on the next arcade vid. Peace.
That symbol. Today, we use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny! All that I am is fading. The memory of a god's existence, born from the chaos of creation. It is vanishing.
What were you looking at? The sea?
I wasn't looking at anything in particular. If anything, Fiora, I was thinking about the future that awaits us all.
There it is.
Melia, we're in sight of Alchemoth.
All right, I'm on my way.
Guess we're still in one piece.
Quite. What in the world was that?
It happened so quickly that I didn't get a good look myself. I saw some flickering around the capital. Then suddenly, a black beam.
A black beam? Some new defensive measure, perhaps. The junks. Can it fly?
Some components sustained heavy damage. It won't budge until we can swap them out.
Right.
It's fine. They're not particularly rare parts. They'll have them in Alchemoth.
You make it sound very simple. Remember, we are still very much in the dark here.
Good thing I came prepared. We'll probably be needing this.
Sister Bon, watch out on right! I take care of it. Kino handle left side. Gotcha!
Those voices.
Are those? It's Kino and Nene. What are they doing here?
Shulk, we must help them.
Of course.
This way! Rifle of Kino go blah blah blah!
Kino, Nene, are you hurt?
Let us help too.
Miss Melia, Mr. Shulk! How very welcome. More is always merrier. Big sis, we did it! Job is good one, Kino.
That was amazing, you two. It was like seeing Ryan and Sharla fighting together again.
Just so. Fitting. For children of here upon Ricky's household. No injuries, Kino?
Nene, very, very sorry. Kino, not so good with strangers.
Oh, really? Most interesting.
Please do not take personally.
If we stay here, there is a risk of another attack. We should move to a safer location.
Very well. Is this acceptable?
Plenty acceptable.
Right. Let's go. This place looks promising. We can take a break here.
So tell us, what were you two doing out there? Rather, how did you even get here at all?
About that.
Melia, I think these two must have come on the junks.
What? Are you quite sure, Shulk?
When you consider their relative positions, I think it's quite credible.
The capital, on the Bionis shoulder.
So,
Ah. So that is where the junks comes in, then. I appreciate it. But even though we won peace with Zanz's defeat, the rebuilding continues. Much remains to be done.
I realize that. And I also know that you've been putting in every effort.
So why then?
If the capital is on the shoulder, there are people there. I thought you'd want to go.
Shulk. That's...
We could be there and back in less than half a day.
Mama? Me. Kino, maybe better to explain. Mama, we're just on a little strolly stroll when we suddenly hear voices. Now, Kino. Nene watched Kino with eyes of Rogel. Kino, follow Mr. Shulk from behind and do some sneak peekings. Mama, Sister Pon followed Kino and sneak peek on too. Meh.
So you stowed away like I thought. But what for?
Ooh. Kino always look up to Dedapon. Want to become mighty Heropon too.
I'm certain Ricky would be most proud. But how did that lead to you boarding our vessel?
He see opportunity to help people who in trouble. That way can become friends with people everywhere. Mighty Heropon make friends with every toe step. Or so Dedapon say, at least.
I see. That does explain things.
Many sorries. It's not fault of Sister Pon. These not scored Nene. Fault is of Kino only. Kino. Sincere sorries. Kino wanted to repay debt. Dedapon and Monopon take Kino in when Kino all alone.
You were alone?
Is truth. One day, out of blue, Dedapon bring Kino home. Said, here is Brotherpon. That day, nobody make comment. Everyone except Kino. Kino more happy they could say. That's why that why? That they want to become hero pawn and repay debt to family. I'm really sorry.
Kino, you do your family honor. Yours is a most noble sentiment. I am utterly certain that Ricky and Oka are proud of you too.
Actually, Melia and I are in a bit of trouble right now. We could use the help.
For really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Kino must. You really twist wing, but fine. We'll allow to be sidekicks of Kino. Kino? Wrong word. Supposed to say friends.
So, we'll be heading for the capital to find parts for the junks.
Yes, about that. It's a bit of a hike, but could we check out that cape?
Explain.
I'm a bit concerned. What you said about defensive measures.
You fear we may come under fire again. Is that it?
Yeah.
It is true. Caution frequently pays off in the long run. The cape it is.
Great. It's settled.
Legend of Hero Volcano! It all started here! Mahave!
How can this be? I feel the goosebumps building within me.
To get toasty, we'd be enemy fair and square.
No enemy can stand against us when we bring our might to bear.
That's because you're both pretty sturdily built.
Huh?
Huh? Why the cold stares? Wait, is there an enemy behind me? Everyone, let's go!
They weather any storm. Display no mercy. Someone fall.
You never stood a chance.
Did Nene knock off socks?
But we cannot be reckless.
We can't lose!
Nene take you on myself. I expect
nothing short of our very best.
Ready and able. Look here,
I'm really feeling it.
That's moves, Mr. Slow.
It's flowing freely.
Maybe calm them into
Be likely at your peril.
You never stood a chance.
have to brag to Dad upon once they get back.
Let us hurry onwards.
Going well.
For the kill. Summon copy.
Okay, let's finish it. Melia! I knew you could do it. Hang in there. Light heal!
I fear I approach my limit.
Stay strong. Nasty thing!
Were we too reckless?
Stay strong. Go on.
Fading.
Right. More enemies.
Cannot running on empty.
Stay strong.
Hypnosis!
Fading. See your strength is the genuine article.
Nene need more! More!
Everyone, let's go!
Display no mercy.
Nene weather any storm.
Flash blast!
Here goes! Strong rise! Nice moves, Mr. Slow. Come on, beat! Here goes! Nene's starting to get toasty.
Almost split edge! This isn't going
Nene
well.
ready and able. Ether is flowing through Nene. Come on,
We're the best!
Nene needs more! More!
Let us remain vigilant.
This isn't going well.
Is that all the backbone you have? strength is the genuine article.
Everyone, let's go!
Paradegapon surge through Nene.
Display no mercy.
Here goes! Ready, ready, and able. Flowing through me.
We win!
Nene need more! More!
But we cannot be reckless.
We can't lose!
Witness true power of hero born in training!
I expect nothing short of our very best.
Critical fire!
Ether is flowing through me. Let's hold out. Almost there. Summon Aqua.
We're the best!
Winning just come natural to Kino.
Let us remain vigilant.
We can't lose!
They need their match with Kino.
I expect nothing short of our very best.
I'm really feeling it.
Do not hesitate, Sheldon. Let's hold out. Ether is flowing through me. Let's hold
Not good enough.
No! Kino surely could stop that soon.
most impressive.
Everyone, let's go! We got through that pretty good.
Let us hurry onwards.
Kino plus sidekicks are non-defeatable.
Everyone, let's go!
They need their match with Kino.
I expect nothing short of our very best.
Critical
really feeling it.
Kino's feeling too.
Summon Aqua.
Almost there. Leonardo, lend us your power!
Summon Aqua.
Healy bullet!
How's this?
I feel the
That
ether
is too easy.
building within me.
Winning just come natural to Kino.
Let us hurry onwards.
Everyone, let's go!
I expect nothing short of our very best.
They need their match with Kino.
All right, I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it.
Do not hesitate,
We
Sheldon.
can definitely do this.
Flare impulse.
Almost there.
Summon.
Take this. We're the best.
I see your strength is the genuine article.
Kino could have napped that one out. many bird people here.
Are there really only high Entia living here?
Oh there, strangers.
Oh, hello.
I see. You've had a rough time of it. However, I suggest you steer clear of Alchemoth. Even if you do somehow get there in one piece, don't expect the transporters to be running.
Oh? Why's that?
The thing that shot at you was no defense platform. It was a monster we've taken to calling the Fog King.
The Fog King?
Yeah. Suddenly showed up in Alchemoth a few months back.
From what I gather, you're from the Imperial Guard. Are the swords you carry just for show?
Taking a sword to it is folly. It laughs at our attacks. It's like hacking at smoke. Blows pass clean through it.
Must be Ghost! Ghost not shoot beams, dum-dum.
So that's why you call it the Fog King?
We fought in defense of our home. We were ready to die, and many of us did. But in the end, it won us nothing at all. The Fog King's attacks tore into us hard. Eventually, we gathered the High Entia and anyone else we found, and gave up the capital, so that we might live.
How awful.
My grieving heart belongs there. Our heartland, our capital. Yet I cannot even mourn it.
Maxis,
Huh? Yes?
please, you have to tell us how to get inside.
Shulk, be serious.
Boy, are you hard of hearing?
I heard you.
Then you should know better.
No matter the situation, we have to go. If I fix the junks, we can all leave this place. Then, once we're in Colony 9, we can make plans to retake Alchemoth.
No point.
Why not?
Shulk, do you think we took all that lying down?
Huh?
We're not stupid, you know. We did all we could. It's true. I want to go home. But that's a dream that won't come to pass, and it already cost too many lives.
Maxis.
I understand where you're coming from. Still, I have to be blunt with you. Let it go.
Now what?
Judging from the speech, I can't see us convincing him.
So this means we're stuck here?
Quite a predicament, Empress Melia.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I humbly beg your pardon. Gelgar, at your Majesty's service. Formerly of the Personal Protection Division of the Alchemoth Guard Regiment.
Is that so? Then the pardon is mine to beg, Sir Gelgar. And please, dispense with the Majesty.
Perish the thought, your Majesty. The recent war has rid us of the wicked purebloods. A new age dawns, and we half-breeds are chosen for its caretakers. With you, Lady Melia, as our shining paragon, I cannot but address you as Majesty.
I have no patience for wheedling. Especially from knaves who spit on their ancestors.
I would never dream of doing such. I merely spoke plain truth, no more.
As you wish. But the Majesty address is burdensome to me.
if you absolutely insist. Until you deign to acquiesce, Lady Melia will have to suffice.
So kind, Sir Gelgar.
Make no mention of it, Lady Melia.
Sir Gelgar, we really need to get to Alcamoth, no matter what.
Ah, yes. I have heard your exchange with Maxis. Hindering the Empress's triumph. A narrow-minded fool, if ever there was one. To begin the authentication process, one must raise their hand to the transporter. The device is configured in such a way that only some of the High Entia in this land and the Imperial family may pass. Hence, Lady Melia should not have the slightest issue activating it.
A similar mechanism to the tombs, then?
That's our ticket into Alcamoth.
Yes.
Tasty news! Friend Galgar is good friend! Kind thanks, Birdmister.
Not at all. I am but a humble servant in Lady Melia's employ. If it not displease my ladyship too grossly, may I offer you my companionship on your journey? I have a modicum of skill with the blade. Please rest assured.
I appreciate the offer, but must refuse. We do not lack for strength.
Indeed. A great shame. Should the need arise, I shall remain ready to serve.
Certainly. By the way, Sir Galgar, this outpost appears to consist of naught but soldiers. Where might all the other refugees reside?
They dwell beyond the Grandel ramparts, which lie below this point.
They live at a remove from you, then?
Yes, because of the Machina who live there.
What do you mean?
Might you have forgotten? When the war broke out, it was the Machina's treachery that lit the fuse. Were it not for them, we needn't have lost our brethren and our home.
You couldn't stand the Machina and thus moved away?
Precisely.
But the war is concluded, Sir Gelgar.
Some simply cannot let go so easily.
Melia, shall we go see for ourselves?
Ah, yes. Very well. Sir Gelgar, we will take our leave of you now.
Do please take care of yourselves. You'll find passage to the capital through the Cragmore Caverns.
Sir Gelgar, thanks for this.
See friend later. Please to be extra careful of self.
The same to you all.
Everyone, let's go!
They meet their match, Regina.
I expect nothing short of our very best. Flowing through me. Vegetable. Almost there. Summon Aqua.
Okay, let's finish this.
Aqua. Summon
It's over.
Kino could have knocked that one out.
Let us remain vigilant.
We can't lose.
Witness true power of Hero One in training.
Display no mercy.
Crackle volley!
Flowing through me. Vegetable. Almost there. Summon Aqua.
We got through that pretty good.
Winning just come natural to Kino.
Let us remain vigilant.
We can't lose.
Display no mercy.
Witness true power of Hero One in training.
There's no end to it.
Hiding time!
Hypnosis. Flowing through me. They are without number. Almost there. Don't summon Copy. Vegetable. Summon Bolt.
This is the Monado's power.
Lightning will peril.
Give it all you've got, Melia. Behold the power of the Monado. All right, I'm feeling it. How's that? Everyone, let's go!
Do not fret, I am with you.
I'm all right, thank you.
I fear I approach my limit.
Almost out for count. Wait for Kino!
Light heel! We haven't lost yet.
I hear your words.
Healing bullet!
Monado, lend us your power!
Copy. Summon.
Behold the power of the Monado! Go on. Isn't going well. We can definitely do this.
It's starting to get toasty. Summon Poppy. Here goes.
I feel the ether building within me.
What's the show? That's very nifty.
Everyone, let's go!
Healing Aqua. Poison Nene, please. Access.
No, lend us your power!
Summon cannot run on empty.
Hang in there. Don't give up. This isn't going well.
Impulse. Hammer. Stay focused. Summon. Growl, growl.
Hang in there. Don't give up.
I fear I approach my limit.
Toasty. Nene, ready and able.
Fading.
Look here, Nene, please. Nene cannot running on empty.
Oh no! Not good. All right, buddy. Sorry.
We are done.
Not good. Light heal! No scream! Oh no! I can't. Go on.
Huh?
Hi there.